Scream as hard and often as you wish. It doesn't matter. Screams, terror, hysterical flight cannot save you. Fool, don't you know that the one standing behind you, sitting beside you, walking toward you, probably is a spider hider? They're here. Even here. No person, no place is immune from the spiders. No. I can hardly write this. There's pain, itching, swelling, crawling pain in my fingertips, my toes. But still, I write on. I must, if some future civilization is to know what happened to this one. I take all the blame. It's all my fault. It started during World War II out in the Pacific. This is it. Pilot dead, nothing but ocean, and a zero circling for the kill. I'll win out yet. And I did. At least I made it safely to the water. Land. I've got to make it. What if it's in Japan? Hours later, I hurriedly stumbled to the shelter of the palm trees. I can't believe it. It's not possible. What kind of place is this? No bird calls, no sounds of insects, no nothing. There are no sounds. I stood stunned. The only sound was that of my own breathing. Shh. Listen. In time, however, my fears overcome, I set out to explore my unusual haven. There are no sounds of wild animals, of birds. Even the jungle is quiet, almost as if it were afraid. Then, that night, I discovered the ghastly secret of the island. I awoke with the scream of mortal fear. I dashed madly away into the blackness of the jungle. I thought combat was horrible, but thousands of hairy, squirming spider feet. Ugh! Through the rest of the night, I kept on my feet. Despite my aching, weary body, I couldn't bear the thought of lying down on that spider-infested ground. Early the next morning, just as I was about to collapse from fatigue, "Help! Save me! Help!" Later, in the sickbay of the destroyer. Poor devil. Good thing we decided to check that island for drowned aviators. Keeps raving something about spiders. For several days, they tell me, I was out of my mind, fighting off spiders. No. Doctor, hurry, he's at it again. The hypodermic, quick. Suddenly, it was all over. I woke up one sunny morning, myself again. I guess you're right, Doctor. I know I am. The spiders were nothing but a hallucination. Events moved rapidly. I was back in the States, a civilian again, but with one haunted memory. Now what? Got to find a room, a job. Later that day, "Yes, I've got a room, but tell me, why aren't you in uniform, young man?" I was. I fought spiders, I fought Japan. Fortunately, she didn't notice my slip and rented me a room. I'd better go to the Veterans Administration Hospital and get a checkup. My fingers, my toes, they itch all the time. Sleep finally came, sleep that was filled with the dreams of horror. The next morning, "You make the third case with the same symptoms this week. I'll take you to the doctor handling these cases. Your case is exactly the same as the others, but somehow yours is more advanced. I'll admit, we're baffled. Who are these others?" He told me it was a Navy doctor and the sickbay orderlies who had helped me after my island rescue. And as he spoke, a horrible picture started forming in my mind. I arose and stumbled from the room. "Sergeant, wait! Maybe we can help you." "No, you can't. No one can. Leave me alone." I walked on and on for hours while the maggots of fear squirmed as madly as did the itching in my fingers and toes. Say, that's a nasty looking boil on the end of your finger. Huh? What boil? I looked carefully at my finger, and as I stared with loathing and horror, within an hour 2 more spiders had hatched and disappeared into the night. I hurried to my room. The army doctor said you were to meet him at the hospital as soon as possible. He said, "Say, I don't know what's wrong with me, but my fingertips itch. Toes, too." I stumbled out into the night and painfully made my way back to the hospital. "Oh yes, second door on the left. Better hurry, something big has happened. Brass and scientists all over the place." With a growing fear, I hurried down the hallway, only to enter by mistake the wrong doorway. Hey, what's going on? The doc that took care of me when I was rescued from Spider Island. Just then, ghastly, an unknown deadly spider that lays minute eggs that incubate in human flesh. But even more horrible, somewhere there is a carrier, a person immune to the poison who spreads their eggs to everyone he touches. Even as I realized the significance of their words, the end of another finger popped open and another spider dropped to the floor to run away into the night. That's all. Now you know what happened, and now you know why I'm going to use my Army 45. I pray I'm not too late.